just spin. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks.
Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. This one's caught. It's Shaheed near the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Dropping back to throw. Screen here for Camara. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here's the throw. And caught by his back, Camara. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw it again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Reed now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Striker, green, yes, green, jack. Blue striker. Blaster, stick, ready.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. And he's caught, it's the South Carolina rookie. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense, it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Black, red, yellow, dog, red. Red, cycle.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Tyrone McMillan. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Green. Ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, you largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Here we go, 60 red.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers find an answer with their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going deep to the left side. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? 76, go!
They'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 41.
60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
19. Ready?
Second and 3. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So that brings up second down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 5-point first quarter lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality.
To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Flip. Rail. Yellow. 22. Slide blue. Red. Cycle. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Claws red. Black shot. Black red.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Ready. Green jack. Set. Ready. Red. 38.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 12-7 our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
32. Yellow. Blue striker. Beetle blue. Hut, hut.
Now Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
70, 60, 79, Mustang 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Saints 1st and 10 at the 46.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
From the 36. Good slide downfield to Olave. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
Kamara running out of the gun. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Come on.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Setting up the screen. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints hold an 11-point advantage.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there when there's not. Well, this kid can run.
And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. No one around. He's got space. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Next up, the old blue field, what 50, green, blue, yellow. White, cut.
Young on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes again. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
Ready, smash, red, 10 black, cut.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. It's taken in by Horn. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Panthers with 7 to go here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Young. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Young launches one deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Rolling left, buying some time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Setting up a throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Lions. Go.
Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Grupe sends it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. 1st down, Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first.
Yellow, red, 38, steel, black.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Let's go. 6, 32. Ready.
Here's Young again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going play action. Young. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Here's the snap on 4th. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a big for it on the ground. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on down. They get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Chase Young bringing him down there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Complete out to the right. Escapes a defender. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Blaster, come on, set. Yellow, 22, black ultra. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. It's a race down shrinking the lead some in the third. Trujillo adds on the point after. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shaheed now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes out to the left. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
1st down from the red zone. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
He's keeping it. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hit it out right. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Gronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Miller on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Red, sticky, green, black shot. Slice blue, ready.
Young working from the gun. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Pushing for the red zone. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 60 ball track. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing it to start this drive. Catch me, left side by Palmer. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Saints. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cut 19.
First and 10, looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Drop 60.
Check motion.
Second and 10 now. This finds Cooks, complete. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down. Trying to run for it, Kamara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Warrior 7, go.
Back to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Pass play coming here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Now looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They timed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A second down throw for Young. On the move, headed right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 6. Red, black, 95. Black shot. Blue striker. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
18, run.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
70,
Hubbard trying to shove the gun. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Viking 18, Dragon 60. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Watching deep down the right sideline. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's going to salvage a couple of bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers in range for a game-winning score. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
19 tight, cut 19. Mustang 19.
Trying again following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60, ready.
Setting up to pass. He finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
79 Broncos, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves them with 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
On the 6.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
On the ready.
That's good for another Saints.
Kamara. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
At the 5-yard line.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Kamara again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
So here's Blake Groupie with a game in the balance. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.